Affordable Italian sports cars are a rare breed these days, so many will welcome the return of the Fiat 124 Spider name. And if it looks a little familiar, that's probably because it has quite a lot to do with the Mazda MX-5. That's no bad thing, as the MX-5 is an excellent sports car. The 124 shares its platform, mechanicals and interior, as well as the windscreen, but it looks and feels a little chunkier. Indeed, it is actually a bit longer. There's even a bit of a Grand Tourer look to it from certain angles. It's a little less sports car, but only a bit. The driver and passenger get to look out over a nice long bonnet. There's something of a substantial feel to it all. The MX-5 is probably the best two-seater sports car out there. It's tight, light and fun to drive, a real driver's car in a pure sense. The 124 isn't quite like that, it's a slightly dialed down version, although it's still a thoroughly satisfying car to pilot. The handling is sharp and has lots of grip. It's good fun as proper sports car rear-wheel drive. With the engine up front, that makes for excellent weight distribution. The power is all Fiat, coming from a 1.4 turbo multi-air petrol. That gives you a good combination of performance and economy, with 140 horsepower making 62 miles an hour in 7.5 seconds and a top speed of 133 miles an hour. It doesn't have quite the zip of its Japanese cousins 1.5 and 2 litre normally aspirated engines, but it's still lively. It's also got a nice sporty soundtrack to it, which enhances the experience, as does the nice tight short shift manual gearbox. Being a fairly small turbo, you also get good economy, with on-paper MPG of 44, easily achievable in the real world, and 148 grams per kilometre of CO2 not too bad. Of course, this is another of Fiat's retro reboots. The original 124 was launched 50 years ago. This new one stays true to that car as well, being light, good to drive and having plenty of Italian style. So that's its selling point against the MX-5. It's not quite the driver's car that the Mazda is, but it probably wins on look, feel and style. The interior has a quality feel to it, with leather and stitching making it a pleasant place to be. Space-wise, of course, things are a bit tight and taller drivers might struggle to get comfortable. The irony is that the MX-5 is really the 124's only true rival, but where the Mazda is the pure driver's car choice, the Fiat is the more stylish one. With only a few £100 difference in the price, with both kicking off at less than £19,000, it's down to a choice between driving purity and style.